Hey everybody, it's Kat again. Okay, I got a little story to tell and just some chatting, but I had a reborn reaction or reborn, I guess what you call a reaction to one of my reborns, or actually two of my reborns that I had not planned on doing. Now, y'all know that I just don't take my babies out. I'm not comfortable doing that yet. And but some of y'all who saw my other videos knew I was taking two of my babies to my knitting last Thursday. So I loaded Savannah and Logan up in my car seat that I bought for $2 at a yard sale. And driving there, I had Savannah in the car seat in the back, like she's supposed to be, but I had Logan in the front seat up against the back where, you know, when people looked over, they really couldn't see him in the car. So I get to the library and I get out and turn this slowly. This is how I have the babies laying in the car seat. I have Logan laying on top of Savannah. And just to show y'all something else, there is Mr. Phoenix's big butt while he's looking outside. Something out there has got his attention, probably one of the squirrels. Yep, oop, there he goes. What is it, baby? What's out there, Phoenix? What's out there? Well, get it. Go get it. No, not you, Daisy. Not you. Not you. It's okay. The dog's up here on the back of the couch, and I don't want her to start barking. Anyway, back to my story. This is... Hey, that's okay. This is how they were. So, excuse me just a second, because I've got to get the babies. Sorry about that. I just not yet comfortable being on camera either, and today you don't want to see me on camera because my hair is just horrid. It needs to be washed desperately, and that's my next plan after all of this. So, ooh, Daisy, no growling. It's okay, Mama didn't mean to get you going. Anyway, so that's how I had the babies laying in the seat, or in the car seat, and I got them out, and this lady walked by, and she says, "Oh my, how old is he?" And I put him down, I said, "It's a baby doll." She said, "What?" And I said, "They're both baby dolls." Now, here I'm, you know, we're out here in this parking lot, I'm ready for her to just say, you know, "You are one crazy blah, 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 blah," and, you know, walk on. She goes over there, she said, "You're kidding me." And I said, "No," and I put him down, and I picked Logan up, and I was holding him, and she's like, "He looks so real." So I handed Logan to her, and she fell in love with him. So I told her, you know, that I use him for therapy, for my pain, and also that I bring him to my knitting class once in a while, in case somebody's made some clothes or hats or something, and they want to see what size baby it will fit. And, oh, Daisy, are you trying to get your butt in the picture? Okay, there's my Daisy May. Are you going to say hello? Are you going to say hello? Say, "I am so dirty and stinky, we didn't get my bath this weekend." And say, "Mama's just having fits with me." Yeah. She stinks really bad. It's a good thing you guys, we don't have smell vision. So, anyway, but I get sidetracked a lot. Sorry about that. Oop. Oh good, I didn't turn it off. I thought I did. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit on there. So anyway, she fell in love with them, thought that they were just great. Didn't think they looked creepy at all. She thought they looked very realistic. And the same person, I got Savannah and Logan from the same person. So their detailing is, you know, pretty much on. She couldn't get over the fingernails and then how easy the fingers bend and things like that. She just fell in love with them. So I took them on into knitting, and they both tried on hats and everything. And we, you know, got measurements, and they felt really comfortable with how they were doing. But we have a new member there who didn't know about my reborn babies. I kind of told her about them, but she'd forgotten. So I walked in, she was like, "Oh my gosh, are you babysitting today?" And I was like, "No, these are my dolls." She couldn't believe it. She fell in love with them. Everybody had to pass them around. some of the girls I thought used to think they were creepy, but I guess in looking at them and seeing them and finally getting to hold them, they seem to like them more. So Savannah was a big hit in her jamboree outfit here. They love that. And one of the girls says when she goes out to places, she looks for jamboree outfits to donate to her church bazaars and stuff like that. So here's Logan and Savannah. And this little shirt didn't come with this set with the hat and that. And I think I told you that when I was changing him. But everybody loved it together. And since it's gotten cool and now it's kind of warming up again, but it's raining, I just don't know how to dress them or me. So anyway, that's my babies. And I'll just tell you another little story real quick since this isn't hopefully going too long. Saturday, I went with all of my nieces and nephews and we went to a place called Kate's Farm. It's in Morganfield, Kentucky. And I have never been to, here I'm 48 years old, I've never been to a place where you go through a corn maze or you go pick your own pumpkin. And oh my gosh, it was so cold and so windy. I can't believe we were out there with all of these kids. And we had my youngest nephew, great nephew, which is 7 months old. And then we had his cousin, which was, he's 13 months old, or 14 months old, out there. And we had a blast. I started to go through the corn maze and I couldn't do it because it was so uneven that I had to go back because it was sending my leg and back into spasms. But we went on a hayride, we roasted marshmallows and hot dogs, and we got to go through the pumpkin patch and picked my own pumpkin. I have never picked my own pumpkin before. I don't know what I'll do with it because we don't carve pumpkins, and I don't know if I can paint on it because I'm not a good painter even though I'm trying this reborning stuff. But I had the best time. Now that was Saturday we went. Now it's Monday afternoon when I'm videoing this, and I still have not recovered. Oh my gosh, talking about sending me into mega pain. Last night I went to soak my feet in my water foot massager thing I bought at the yard sale a couple weeks ago. Well, the motor went out on it. It smoke filled everywhere last night, so got rid of that and everything. So I couldn't get my feet to settle down, or my back, or my legs. But you know what? If I had it to do all over again, baby, I would be right there. It was such a blast to be with all of my kids. And you guys can't tell how much I love them, and I am such a proud Aunt Cat. And you know, the baby just loves to come to me, and oh my gosh, I wish I could have gotten it on tape, because I think I would have put him on YouTube if you could have seen his wonder and excitement of his first hayride at 7 months old. He loved it. He loved sitting on the bales of hay when we took pictures. He was eating the hay. They had a big box in there. Instead of sandbox, they had corn in it. And he thought that was great, except he went to eat it and cut his little gum, but he didn't care because he just cut two teeth we have. Right at 7 months old. And it was just wonderful. You guys can't tell that in my voice. So I didn't mean to keep on rattling and everything. There was something else I thought I was going to talk about, and I was thinking about it last week, but it just isn't hitting my brain right now. So maybe a little bit later on, I'm going to start changing the babies into Meshes 312 Theme Thursday, which is dogs and cats, or kitties and puppies, or stuff like that. And I have lots of that stuff because we all know how I'm animal crazy. But recently I've been buying little cat outfits for the girls, so I'm hoping to have enough to put all of my girls in cat outfits. We'll see. And I don't know what I'll dress the boys in yet. I know I have some puppies and stuff like that. But, you know, if worse comes to worse, I'll make the cat or the dog get in the video. We'll see how that works. They don't want to do things when I want them to, just like children. But anyway, I will stop rambling on. I hope everybody has a good day. Oh, I do want to mention one thing. In one of my previous videos, I asked that, you know, if anybody would like to PM me their addresses and stuff, or any of their information they would like to give me, so I could start sending out cards of encouragement to people, or maybe once in a while if I have something that I know you like, I can send it to you. Well, I haven't got any responses that I know of. So if you have PM'd me and I haven't responded back, please let me know. I'm not quite sure how all this getting mail or with the Google Plus and all this. I know I'm able to go in to where I am for the person to hit the about button, and I can send a message and it's private, and I get messages back that are private. But if you're sending it some other way than that, I haven't gotten it, and I'm sorry that if I haven't responded. So again, I really would like to get more involved in the community and be able to send people things that make them happy, because I am a giver, and I miss doing that. I love to see everybody's happy mail and stuff that they're getting, and I would love to be able to send somebody something to make them happy. So again, I know I keep saying I'm proud when I go on it, and I do this with my friends, and they get so tired of it with me. But I guess I'm in a talkative mood today. So I am going to stop this video. I don't know if I'll start another one. Maybe I'll do a changing video and change some of them into their cute outfits. I don't know yet. But anyway, everybody have a wonderful week out there. I'm taping this on Monday. I'm hoping to get it up on Monday. And I love you all. Take care. Have a good week. And this is Kat signing off saying, meow, meow.